You fell into our trap.
Hey guys, it's Fell Harbor.
And Cypress. Are you going to say Cypress?
Yeah.
I think we're used to me. Oh, no. She hit the mic. I am so sorry. You okay, Bob? Yeah, she's okay. So, yeah, we're a little late, Mr.
But we're alive.
We are. Again, work. Okay, she wants me to eat her tail. Work things, as always. We'll get our act together someday. We just appreciate your patience in the meantime.
April is...
April, but after the 17th. Because I have a very huge event that I am lead on that's happening April 17th.
Don't do that on camera.
So, but let's jump right into it, as they say. Whoops.
They do say that, and I'm not sure I always like that.
You never like it. Every time I say it, you always say, please don't say that, but I always say it.
Let's jump. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, then you can
Let's play the game.
Let's sit here and play.
They always say that, like, let's jump into it. But at first, I'm like, well, that's not jumping into
true.
it. And they're like, now that I've said that,
housekeeping, yeah. So while it's loading, because for some reason it's taking forever, Taito Alba said, I love how Ember's final gift to the tribe was to leave them with the strength to overcome future obstacles with those claws and ramhorn mutations she unlocked. My Ember, the dog, watched this episode with me, mostly because I was also eating chicken while watching. I think she'd be very proud of her niche's sister's accomplishments. Thank you. And I think that's adorable. We have the same chicken issue.
They know the word.
Yes. And then Echo Wolves, thank you, or Eco, but it looks like Echo. This just calms me down. It reminds me of a podcast. And thank you. That was kind of what we were going for. We're trying, because some of the other games were a little bit more hyper. But with Niche, it just feels like, let's just relax after a long week. And then one more thing. Happy Feet said, I think Mimira and Rock would have some strong kids for Kane's baby. Maybe, these are names, sorry. Indy. Well, that's a really weird, spelling. I've never seen, Inddie. Indy?
Yeah.
Or Indie, I don't know, because the name reminds me of my, Indonese Rex from Jurassic World. Of the,
it was probably supposed to be Indominus, but autocorrect did something to it.
Oh.
Indominus Rex.
Okay. That's really cool. I like that. And I like when names have backgrounds and stuff. Speaking of, I don't remember if I said this one, but Tilly is the name of Happy Feet's baby cousin. I don't know if we said that last time.
I think we did say that, but thank you for reminding us.
Just wanted to make sure, because I did not want to.
That's such a great name, too.
Yeah.
It's bringing back a classic or something.
Yeah. So
kudos to your... I'm not going to try to figure out what relative gave birth to her. Wife or whatever. Okay. Okay, well, remember we wanted to see the baby, so we went ahead and... So, that's Rock, right?
Yes.
Rock and... Oh, we did not name the baby?
No, and I think that's why. So that he's Indies. Maybe. Inddies.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was listening, but not paying attention.
The names, I said it weird, so I merged
let's go ahead and do that, because Dominus Rex is a very cool dinosaur. Am I doing it right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. Interesting spelling, too.
He had an S at the end, but we don't need one if we... Yeah, I really like that, the double E.
Too bad he's not white, but...
Oh.
That's okay.
But he's still really cool.
Yeah, I love the coloring in with the eyes and then the frosted pink in the ears.
Mm-hmm. And so before we continue on, I know we've got a lot, but are Mimira, I don't know how to say it, and Rock, are they related? Because I think we had mentioned that before, but I'm worried they're not siblings at least, right?
Where's Mimira's name? Oh, here she is. No.
Okay.
Mira is Bumble and Kane, and Rock is Suki.
And the
and Suki's not. Yeah. Suki might be
That's fine. No, I couldn't remember if they were I
think we'd agreed. And I know you were just bringing up just in case, but also just to harken back, or if you're a new viewer and are like, why are you breeding cousins? Because, first of all, I'm really bad at keeping track of my own family tree. But then secondly, it gets very confusing if we try not to have... so direct siblings or parents we won't do that unless it gets very, very dire.
Yeah.
But otherwise, they're more of a like the pure, because that's what they say back, because everybody's like, well, if Adam and Eve had the kids, and if they were the first people, who did their kids have? Well, because then our genes were pure, and you didn't have, and so also if you're raised in a spread out kind of, I talked to my friend who's from India, and he'll tell me about how different villages, they are, they're
a little bit of...
if you go back too far, you're like, not too far, they're all related.
Yeah.
So they do try to keep track. Yeah, but... So there's a little bit of lenience because where are you going to go in the 100, even 100-mile radius?
Yeah,
if you want to live in your village, you can't find anybody else. Yeah. So you do what you can to avoid. Anyway, moving on.
Awkward conversations aside.
Yeah. So here's a bunny rabbit that wants to be murdered.
Yeah, that's kind of sad. He's just sitting there like, hey guys.
So what's up? Wow, Flint looks strong, but he's only got 1 attack, so he's like a gentle giant. Mimira could definitely take him out. Rosie could too. We could have Rosie kill it and somebody else pick up along the way.
Okay.
So, get my footy. Where'd it go?
Did you sit on it?
Okay. Sometimes, it's hard to see with the feeties. The little... There it is. Okay. Kill it. Mercifully. She also used poison, so, kind of like a spider. You go, eat! And then
if you use poison, does that mean the meat's poisoned?
So anyway, we're going to have... I don't know. That's... Not to them. It was nicheling poison. So it's kind of like if a rattlesnake envenomates its prey, it's not going to get sick.
That's true. That's a good point. Okay.
Although if a snake bites itself, somebody's asked that before, I
feel like it.
All right, so Kane does have pregnanats.
She has it like it's a condition.
Yeah, in England they said you fell pregnant, or at least the person I watch on YouTube. She's like, and then she fell pregnant. I'm like, you fall ill. You don't fall pregnant. I mean, that's such a weird.
I mean, I guess as a technicality, it is a condition. It's not your normal stance of living cycle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it is. It's very weird. Well, like that. Like we say, go to the hospital, and they say go to hospital. So there are some things that are just the way they say things.
I'm okay. So it looks like I'm just wasting time, but I'm trying to figure out the best course of events. Should I just keep moving people up, and then we'll figure out what to do with? Because Kane is pregnant. I think we wanted her to have 2 babies. Mm-hmm. So, but. Did we say, is Suki done having babies or having babies with Barina? Should she get pregnant and then keep going? Like, and carry it with her? I mean, I'm kind of feeling we're starting to have enough
I think we have enough. I think it's going to be a difficult choice.
Yeah, I think so.
So I think let's just head to the Great Migration.
Right. So, it is Suki, right? Okay. Because if I call her Yuki or something.
Yeah. That's a good name, too.
Okay, so Suki and her children will start moving that way. Kane will come, have a baby, and then tomorrow go get pregnant again, and then we'll let the Birina go. Okay. So to that end, let's start down here. Mm-hmm. Tilly, go ahead and pick 3 burrs. No, there weren't 3 burrs to pick, but that's okay. I'm gonna come here. Bumble is protecting his little family. I heard you.
Reveal. They're so cheeky.
I know. Like when they run in, and it's like the computer knows. So like after you've used all your moves, and they'll come and sit right next to your guy. It's like you kill it in your sleep. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think that was the sound of him stealing food. Oh. So it might have even been down here somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. That's not. I don't see it. So. Alright, so I was gonna have Bumble go ahead and pick some burris again, because he's got 4 collect. 2 on that bush. Let's see, Skirple. Let's have him pick up the food. Okay. I'm sorry if sometimes it's disconcerting when you change the camera view.
No, it's okay. Yeah.
Bella, there's not much to do, so I would say just let's get out of Dodge,
Yeah. Catch up with everybody.
Yeah. Cheetos! Let's have Cheetos just run for it. Yeah, he wanted to see the bear.
Oh.
Did we feed that bear?
I feel like we did.
Okay.
Well, we definitely didn't hit it.
Heck no, not on purpose.
I can't remember. I feel like we did, because that way we were like, okay, he can just chill. I mean, he's peaceful.
Okay, we must have, because we can offer him nesting material, but we don't have offer him food. So
why would you give him nesting material?
I don't know. I didn't really look him up a lot. Maybe if you give him nesting material, he doesn't move away or something. Oh. If anybody knows, please comment.
Yeah.
Or if anybody's not as lazy as me and wants to go look it up and then comment. Otherwise, I
guess I could look it up while we're here, since you're doing the daily tasks.
I was trying to build engagement.
Oh, wow. Well,
by Google making our viewers do all our work for us. No, that's fine.
What's his name? Peaceful what?
I think he's some kind of bear. Gorilla bear?
Oh, just a bear. Okay, that's like...
That's like in Avatar, they've got like the possum duck or the what, they make things.
Yeah.
They just have like pig.
He's pretty strong.
Oh, I did move somebody off. Okay, so I don't think we weren't gonna sing, right? I think the one singing was Svetlana. Svendel was singing. But
I think we just gotta move on. I mean, I guess you could sing while everyone goes up there.
Well, you never know who would get to show up. If we get a purr face, that'd be great, too. Oh, you know what? Suki can't get... Well, she can get off the nest, but the baby's stuck. But we can have Kane make a nest. Maybe we'll do that. We'll have her make a nest here. Is there a bunny in here? Oh, there's one. Okay. And then I'm gonna have her pick some grass. Maybe she can. Oh, she did get it. Okay. That might help keep him, because he's gonna move 3 times. But if he tries to go up that way,
right?
We could stop him. Ismeta, did we decide she was just gonna? She's probably done having babies. I think she's done having children. Okay. Yeah. Does she want to catch up with her mate, or does she want to stay and help raise babies? We don't have to decide that now, because I'm gonna...
Yeah. Why do I feel like...
Rock is very slow.
Is Kudo her mate? I feel like, is he passing on soon?
Actually, he was younger than her, wasn't he?
Oh.
Smith had Kyrie with Kudo.
No, he's only going
Oh, he is passing away tomorrow. Oh, why did I think... He's up here. I think we did know that.
I don't think they're going to run into each other, so... I think they'd already said their goodbyes, you know? So I think, he's helping lead the trail, and she's staying with the new generation.
I also like to think of this as, like... These are the big moves that they made during the day, but
they
like...
can still, they
move about the cabin when we're not there. Yeah, it's more like...
Yeah.
You know, in chess, it's not like the pawns don't move from a 4x4's word. Okay. So we will remember to say goodbye to Kudo, but we'll have Ismeta stay and help raise the Borbers.
What? Was that a cat or your phone drop?
I don't know. It was in the couch.
Yeah, it did. Like,
I did not pass wind, if that's what someone was thinking.
No, so this is a futon, and there's like a little sheet that the cat made a hole so they can go into. I think it could have been
there. I think it's
Fig and Klaus.
Because Klaus keeps getting stuck in here at night, and then she's smart enough not to rip our carpet like the others, but she tries to pull the door open, so it makes this big thumping sound. So I just felt she's under there. Okay, that explains that. She must have itched her ears.
I did find the information about unless we're talking about our moves. So, I guess this is spoilers to anyone who doesn't want to know about peaceful bears.
Oh, then don't listen.
But, peaceful here, I'll do this, okay? And so this is spoilers. I'll put my hand down when I'm stopped reading about them. So if you don't care, you'll fast forward till my hand's not down.
Okay.
Peaceful bears are entities in niche. They will spawn and roam around the island. Much like nichelings, they have an age bar and will die of either old age or their wounds. Each peaceful bear has 1 turn during the night. When killed, peaceful bears provide 30 food points. The strategy when encountering a peaceful bear, the best plan is to either leave it alone or give it nesting material. But if you must kill it, your best strategy is to get a young nicheling with 6+ strength, as it takes quite a while to kill them. They live for 60 days, starting as adults. When taming it, when giving nesting materials, they will become replete and attack carnivores and protect your tribe members. This will end after 3 days, and you must give it nesting material again to have it defend your tribe. So...
I'm sorry, so you give it nesting materials, and that's what makes it help defend you?
Correct. But for 3 days.
And if you feed it, it makes sure it doesn't eat you. Or it never eats you.
I don't think it ever eats you. I think the food is just a,
peace offering.
Or a red herring. Not a mulligan. What's that called? Murphy's... No, not... Murdoch. What's that word? Where, like, in movies and stuff, like, you think it's, like...
Oh, MacGuffin.
Yeah, MacGuffin. So you think you should feed it, but really the nesting material... So if you feed it, nothing happens. I'm sorry, I left the thing. If you feed it, nothing happens, but if you give it nesting materials, it'll protect you.
Oh.
But it's peaceful, so as long as you don't hit it, you're okay. You sat on my hand, and now I can't pick it up.
Anyway, so if you're watching me do with Flint, I thought that fish was dead, so I sent him over to try to pick it up, but it wasn't dead.
Oh.
So he picked up some... He's kind of distracted right now. So he picked some berries, so it wasn't a completely wasted journey. And he's pretty fast, so he's not like he's... Plus, we've got plenty of people who are still way down here.
Guys, with
I feel bad leaving Tilly alone. She's pretty fast. Oof, not as fast as Zeus. He's fast as lightning. So we're just gonna have him go ahead with his tail. Wow, my goodness. He's excited. He could probably get to that island in like 2 more moves. Alright. I like Zeus, he's cute. Not that I don't like the others, but... Okay, well, Bumble's like, well, bye!
Yeah, right? Tilly's not alone. There's Flint there.
Yeah, and I'll just have him come here. That way she can move. She'll be fine. I slowed her down because I made her get food for us. Alright, and then here's beautiful Mimira. At some point, it's just gotta get everybody moving.
Yeah.
And does lovely Mimira have any talents? Oh, okay. Sometimes they're beautiful, but they've got great genes. They just don't have anything active that's helpful. So, but she did. So, okay. I'm not used to having, at least in this gameplay, having so many nichelings to move. So, Kisa names her Pinky Pink. So, right now, I think my goal, and I hope I speak for both of us. Let's get them all towards the island, and then we'll start sorting.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
I don't think we've done it in this playthrough, but I know we did it on the computer desktop version playthrough, where you start sorting. And it's hard.
It is. But this is a beautiful island. There's plenty of food. There's nice water to play in. Yeah. So, like that, we always consider that they have their own adventures. So it's who wants to stay here and live their life and who wants to continue on the mission. Some people, I imagine, they'd be like, look, I'm going to live my whole life without ever having reached home. What do I care?
That's true.
So, and we call it home. By this time, none of these nicheling know. It's just it's a legend at this point.
Yeah, completely. I forgot Kyrie was pregos, finally.
Oh.
All right.
We do have a nest.
Yeah, do we want her to have her baby in here?
Well, what's the likelihood that we're going to have her?
Likelihood that she's going is probably like 2%. Not that she's a bad nicheling, but she's already middle-aged.
Yeah.
So she could be when we get pregnant and then send pregnant, but I think we're going to have plenty of these newer ones.
So is your question, should she get closer and have it so the baby doesn't have to run?
Right. If we think we might want her baby to come, she should be closer so that, because if she has it here, I mean, it'll probably get there by the time, because think about Kane's baby is way back here. So this baby that Kane has tonight.
If it ain't awesome, he's staying.
We might have to just say that maybe we even leave it with Barina, because he'll stay friendly until he dies. It's not like once we leave, So if we could just
it's
even...
his or her father, so it's not like it's like,
I've never done that. But yeah, you could leave it because it would get its moves and it could just follow behind him. And he's going to protect it if there's another Barina. So as long as it kind of like stays behind him.
Right. And he'll still have other tribe members. So it's not like, it's just... And actually, Kane will be staying on the island too, right? Because she's getting up there.
Yeah. She's a really good nicheling. I guess, as we're moving them, we can start... Because there's some in here that we're like, you know what, they don't... kind of like, no offense to her, I love her to death, but Ismeta, even if she were younger, I don't think she's one that should come.
Right.
You are so insistent.
She is. She really wants the love today. Yes. And because we have to think like that, we have to think strategically. This is about the mission of, taking the star bloodline home. So it's not about not loving the niche. But also, to me, the nichelings that we leave have a longer lifespan because we never see them pass away.
True.
So it's like they can live on as long as you want them to, in your head canon.
Decided to scratch the bear. I'm kidding. He looks like he'd be like, poke. He's just got that claw.
Yes. So cute.
I know. And the ears with I still don't.
It's weird.
I don't know if that's a glitch or what's going on, but it looks really interesting. Okay. So did we make a decision about Kairi? Do we want her to just go up there and make a nest?
We have enough nesting materials. Yeah. Just go as far as she can to help if we do want her child to.
Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Willow.
On the willows, something. What's that song?
Yeah, that's the one song I don't like from
the Last Unicorn.
No, that's from Godspell.
Oh. What was I thinking?
On the willows there we hung up our lives, though our captors there were required of us songs.
Yeah.
Sing us one of the songs
of Zion.
I said I don't like.
You gotta get to Zion before I realize it's a church song.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. I don't remember singing that. It's funny. We were in high school. We were in the same high school. Our ages are a little bit different, so we weren't in there at the same time. But we had the same choral ensemble music director. Anyway, so we were both in Godspell because it just so happened that the years, it rotated well enough. I think originally we weren't going to do it, but since we already had the rights or something like that, it was just easier that, that's right, because the cast could be so small, because we ended up rehearsing over the summer, or at least somewhat, we came back early. I remember going before school came back in to rehearse. And so that's why we did it. But anyway. Good times. Yeah. That's when I developed my phobia of singing in public. But I've gotten over it, so it's okay.
Do we want her to have her baby now or next time? She's pretty close.
I guess go ahead now. Because then it'll probably be 2 or 3 days so the baby can reach there.
And then we got Kudo. He almost made it here. He could probably make it a couple more if we sent Svendel to help him clear away bushes.
Okay.
Or so Svendel can call out for a mate. He can come back and call out for a mate, but it's a little bit wasting time.
He's got all 3 of his moves?
Yes.
Can he call and then call once? Or do you think he should call all 3 times?
No, he could call once, except that he can only move to here. Yeah. And then he'd clear, so he's not going to do anything. How many moves does
Kudo have? Just one? Okay. So if we want him to pass on the shore.
So if we move Svendel here and then here, he could clear here. But that's okay. I mean, Ember never got to actually see it.
Yeah.
So, we can either have him pick a grass or take one more step. And he might, because he's breaking around, he might be able to see if we just move him here. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go. He can see. Yeah. There's a nice,
oh, look, there's some water
from the breeze. Okay. He found it. He broke the ground.
Kudo. You and Ismeta really did help the tribe.
Yeah, really. They're the
Ember was strong, passed on a lot of genes. She bled us through. She gave us the time, told us to settle down.
Yeah.
Take our time. But unsung hero, or that I will always sing, is the those two. All right, so here's Svendel. Maybe sing twice and he can go hang out with Kudo.
Yeah. Beautiful.
I know, it's such a weird sound.
A cow.
He's just calling rabbits.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't know how it works on this. I do remember once playing on the desktop, and I had my guy call. And like out of nowhere, this nicheling just comes flying out. Like
Whoa.
you saw it move. Like it was like out of the bushes and just like landed next. It was a peacock tail too, so it was big. It's like whoo, like just flew out of nowhere, just like static, obviously, but like kind of like when you move a nicheling yourself.
Yeah. Now, is it random or is it usually like a mating partner? Like if a male calls, it would be a female.
I think it's supposed to. But I think we talked about this once before, and I'm not sure. And maybe the wiki says. In my experience, it's always the opposite gender, and then usually one with interesting genes, like Perface or. Back then it was just Peacock Tail was the new one when I was doing it, but so I don't know. Maybe not necessarily, but all right, that's everybody. So I guess let's follow Kudo. It's fun to follow the babies when they're born, but I think it's more important since we missed saying goodbye to a couple.
Yeah. Wow, that looks like a generational.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, like look at us aging. Okay. That would be interesting if they put in aging after they aged up, like like maybe their colors start getting fainter or something. That would be interesting because that would also help alert you, like, hey, why is this guy so pale?
Right.
All right, thank you, Kudo. Oh man, it's gonna be so hard to say goodbye to Ismeta.
I know.
I kind of hope we get on the island and leave before she actually dies, because I don't want to watch it.
No.
Yeah, if ever I wanted a plush, it's of Ismeta.
Yes.
All right, bye, Kudo. Ismeta. Why we were not looking, Ismeta goes over there and hugs and snuggles him as he goes. Oops, I always do that, sorry. Which the button? This one. Death and two boobers. Or two boobers and a death. Alright, let's clear these. Poor Kudo.
Don't step on her. You're a very big boy.
Cheetah over here.
Cheetah.
Kyrie just had bathed. Tiles? Is it an L? Taze.
He loves you. Yeah, but you're as big as her. You're gonna hurt her if you step on her.
Except for the tail, she kind of looks like a cheetah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
AE, we'll look at the different things. She might not come. She doesn't really have anything useful. But could be that her genes are what's useful.
Yeah.
So we'll come back to her.
She's telling you not to step on her. You guys weigh the same, probably. Well, I don't know.
Sorry. Close your eyes. Okay, you can open them. I had to move the camera.
Oh.
Alright, look who opened his eyes over here. Little Rock, ready to follow his brother. Does he want his little... I'm sorry, Indies. Rock's already opened his eyes. Okay, there we go. Good, strong man. Could you imagine if he can pass on the face?
Yeah.
Then in that color, though? That'd look really good.
That'd be cool.
Alright, so we can move him in just a second. But who do we have here? Kane's second baby, third baby.
Where?
Third baby, Dupnu.
Oh, there it is. Whoa.
He's handsome.
Yeah, look at that shock of red.
Okay. Oh, who's that? There's an anime character.
I was just going to say he looks like anime.
I don't know. He's reminding me of somebody. Or I just watched the Game Grumps play Danganronpa. So Leon had that kind of hair. But then he had like a little like goatee thing. Anyway, maybe that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, one of you farted on me.
He's really fertile and also not fertile. You got Daddy's age. Alright. So I didn't realize Kane's already had 3 kids. So do we even need her to have another baby?
No.
So she...
It would just make it harder to choose.
Yeah, so we might be done then.
Yeah.
I love getting the Barina babies, but... Man, I wish it were easy to get to babies on the nest. But let's see. So we've got 3. So he's got face, claw. We don't really want hindfoot, but it's there. And I think that's all they can give. Oh, and then he's got ears. So he's got all of them. He's got webbed feet. No wonder you're so slow. Alright. And then it was Donvan who knew the name. Oh, wait, not Donvan. Sorry. Duke knew. he's also got... So we've got all of the genes accounted for. It's just they're in recessive.
Mm.
It would have been good to have... Well, but then they'd be related because they'd have the same daddy. So, because if we had a girl from Cain and but they'd still be related. We might have enough Barina children then. I've had tribes where I just went hog on having Barina, and like eventually they all get Barina, and then you're slow, you're strong, but like everybody moves like two steps at a time. So we don't have to make any decisions right this very second. So let's just get people to catch up. So we got Tilly. Why don't you just run for it, Tilly? There you go. I'm hearing you guys.
Mm-hmm. Teasing us.
And then Rock. Okay, you have 1 pick and 5 attack. And webbed feet. Nah, you've only got the 2 and you're so slow. So I think he's just gonna have to focus on movement. Suki, let's go ahead. I think she's done having babies. She's had 2. She could have a 3rd, but like you said, we're just making it harder on ourselves to have to pick who goes.
Yeah, I think no. I think now she can focus on helping us,
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do that so we know not to breed her for right now. Get our nesting materials back, and then she can be here. I'm sorry, wrong button. She only has 1 pick. That's okay. Go ahead and pick, because we need you to wait for your baby here.
No, well, Ismet, that can help.
Yeah, Ismet, that can help. So, yeah, I kind of think we don't need her to have any more babies.
I agree.
So...
It's cool to always see what the genes are doing, but in the story, you know what I mean? Like, we can't keep them.
Right. Now, here's the thing. Ismeta is going to pass. Does Ismeta want to hang out with the, Barina until she passes?
Yeah.
Maybe get
It's
in
a
touch with
very,
the wild side?
Beauty and the Beast type of a thing. Are they?
Like really strong and really not
Yeah,
strong. So she'll
that's
go ahead and
cute.
take the nest, and she can babysit we have to name him, but babysit the baby while we wait for him to grow up.
Yeah.
I think that's sweet. Because they don't speak... Neither one of them speak the Nicheling language.
Yeah.
But they've both now contributed their genes, and they're like...
part of the family. And...
Ain't them crazy. Let's just stay over here.
That's really cute.
And when she dies, he can eat her.
That's what she would have wanted him for.
I went out like I came in.
In trouble.
Yeah.
Completely helpless.
Abandoned by my family.
Oh, sad. No.
She's not abandoned, and he's part of the family.
Yeah, exactly.
And right now, it doesn't matter. We can change our minds, but somebody has to stay by that baby.
Right.
All right, Flint, are you done? Well, you do have 3 pick. All right, 1 more berry eating. And then we'll have you go here. And here. He's like, what? It's like I was never gone. So we've got everybody from down there. That's good. Got a couple. So we've got Cain. Only has 1 pick. We don't want her to get too far ahead, and that baby needs to be protected. So I'm just, even though it's just 1 berry, we'll have her stay there. And then we've got Bumble. There's really not much to do down here. Oh, let's try that. Did not work. But you tried. I'll go ahead and pick some of this. That's good. And then some of these. Okay. Yeah, so these are the... I mean, not boring, but the, like... More like... Not record keeping. What's a... Clerical or whatever.
Yeah. Admin.
Admin, there you go. Mimira definitely want her to come, so I'm fine having her just skip ahead up here. Got some food. Oh, we unlocked a gene.
Oh?
Mimira unlocked. Poison body? Whoa, cool.
Whoa.
Do we want to put that in her recessive?
Yeah. How did she unlock that?
Because she ate so many poison berries. So now she's just toxic. She's like a poison princess. But those are the ones that are like super colorful, like blue and green. And...
Oh, that's how you get those.
Yeah. So, wow. I'm sorry for that little bit of ASMR from a dog.
I think she's getting hungry.
Oh, okay. Well, we're almost done, I think.
It's a little early for dinner.
Kyrie had her last baby. Adorable.
Yeah.
Whoops, I'm sorry. Not sure she's coming, but we can still name her. Although maybe we should just name her, because I don't want to use one of your guys' names and then
that's true.
She gets left in 2 seconds. So that wouldn't be nice.
Let's just name her Chitara.
Okay.
We don't have to.
Oh, but... she and Cheetos. Is he coming? I don't know if he's coming or not. That's Zeus. Where'd Cheetos go?
Isn't he right next to him? Down?
There you go. Cheetos. Yeah, flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
Oh, well. He's a star. He might be coming, but that doesn't mean he can't have friends. Oh, can you kill that bunny rabbit? Yeah, you can. Why did you come here, bunny rabbit? Oh no, I hit the wrong thing! Skirple!
Well, let's just pretend he swiped and just got a whole bunch of grass and the ravioli ran away.
Or is that what he's just telling us because he's like a pacifist?
Yeah, he's like, you guys would not believe what happened.
Oh, darn! They're like...
Yeah, everyone's watching! Look at that!
They're all narrowed eyes. Alright, Rosie... See, she's had babies. Maybe she can get the bunny.
It's like we...
Skirple times 2. Do you think he missed on purpose?
I don't know. Is he
We can have MJ kill it.
Yeah.
Just in case he did it on purpose. And it wasn't me misclicking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they have a way of speaking.
He's like, oh, darn.
But anyway, that reminded me, because like they're all like facing him, is that I was an accident. I missed. So there's that One Direction song, What Makes You Beautiful, but it was redone by Jonathan Young. You can see him on YouTube. Shout out. He's got the greatest voice. And anyway, so I've been listening to his songs and stuff, or whatever, his covers. And so I walked around and I was like, everyone else in the room can see you. Oh. Instead of see it and see you. And then suddenly it gets really creepy and you're like, everyone's staring at me. It's kind of like social anxiety's nightmare, you know? Like
that's the worst.
Oh,
there's another Benny. Benny?
Benny?
Go kill the Benny, Gwen. Oh, it didn't even move. It accepts its fate.
Oh.
We're getting a lot of nice food. Whatever. I just realized you could shake that tree and get some nuts to eat.
That's what happened. I was like, how did that fall in between? Because it usually happens at night.
I clicked quickly.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness, am I boring?
No, I have been so low energy. I don't understand. I slept for 12 hours. Almost 12 hours. No joke. Definitely 10 hours. Or, you know, because it's like, oh, well, when did you actually fall asleep or, you know, whatever. But yeah, I slept at least 10 hours. And then I still feel like I need a nap. I didn't take a nap today, but that's why I'm yawning. I don't understand.
All right. Well, Svendel's cries did nothing to help him find a mate.
That's so...
But he did call a rabbit that he killed. Like, fine. I like popped.
Yeah. Makes me feel better.
Okay, Kyrie should probably stay near her baby. We don't need that nest. And... oh, she was too picky. Okay. Man, there's so many nichelings now.
Yes.
I'm out of practice
all over.
Doing a whole bunch of people. Look how fast. He's just like, pew!
That's pretty cool.
He's excited.
Yeah.
I think he's hoping it's a desert, right?
The
next one. Abner, you're so adorable. Alright. It's windy up here.
Yeah, I was like, I heard it. I was like, who was that?
Oh, let's just have him call.
So great.
Yeah, it's beautiful. See, the interesting thing to me is it's not calling anything.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it attracted Barina to us, unless all of a sudden a Barina comes out of nowhere.
Right.
Alright, I didn't miss anybody. So, we did have some babies. Oh, that's right, we're gonna name her Chitara. So we have...
we don't have to. We can wait or put it to a vote and name her next time.
Okay.
If no one gives any ideas, we'll just name her Chitara.
Because the high likelihood she's staying.
Yeah. So yeah, we didn't want to, and I feel kind of bad if we did indies and then what if he's staying?
I don't think
So-
indie is. I'm sorry.
Duke.
That's the
Duke New, maybe?
indies. I think the 3 Barina boys, they're definitely coming.
But we leave 10 slots.
I know, but we don't have that many.
That's true. And we need
viable
the
females.
Stars.
So we'll get down to it to see what happens. By the time everybody gets there, almost everybody's going to be old enough to mate.
Yeah.
And like I've said in the past, what I typically do is if there's too many, like a male who can breed with the most. So we've got somebody who has a star. That was one of them. Anyway, there's a boy who has like something and then star.
Was that Cheetah? I mean, Cheetos?
Not that I need to find him now, but okay, yeah. So like Cheetos would be great because if he's got D star and we've got a girl with F, H, and BI or whatever,
Right.
he can mate with everybody and take our star.
Mm-hmm.
So he would be a candidate. Well, you know, thinking about this, he'd be a candidate to go because he can mate with the most people and carry on the stream.
Right.
What I do with others, like especially if I really like them, even if there's, and it's hard, but even if they're young, I will have the boys I really like mate with as many as possible so that they get to go by their genes, you know, and you carry on the
Right.
traits that you liked from them. So yeah, so we need either a temporary name if somebody's like, you know, I kind of like the name Bobette, but I don't necessarily want my niecheling's name. If you have a kind of a throwaway name, otherwise we could just leave her Tials or whatever her name was, or name her Chitara, because she does look like a cheetah to me. But Duke New, he needs a name. So if anybody has a strong Barina name or Barina hybrid name that they would like,
Yeah, his brother's Rock, and then Indies.
yeah.
Named after, you know, you could have
Because
another.
he has big ears and small ears. Whoa, I hit the wrong button. Anyway, so yeah, we do need one more name. We do like when you just give us names to have. I don't think we're going to be having babies for a couple more episodes because we're not going to have any more babies until we are
Get up there.
on the next island. So
But they'll get pregos.
pregnant. Yeah, and I've done it before where there's 10 slots and 10 pregnant niechelings.
Nice.
Because you have to, especially if you're leaving all the males behind.
Yeah.
Which I don't think that'll necessarily be what we do. I don't think we necessarily need to, but yeah, if you have suggestions, I know we flipped through the genes, and we also haven't reviewed the genes, but if you have someone in mind where like, I love, you know, Mimira even, I love them. That's her name, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't think they should go. But if you've got any kind of suggestions for that, let us know. We're always open to what you guys are thinking.
Yeah, because like that, like we named them and stuff, but it's not any offense to, you know, the background of why they're named this or you know, that kind of stuff too, or
not.
even liking the nicheling or not. This is as far as genes go to follow the, or you know, like that if they're strong, and we might be going to a non-peaceful island, you know, and so trying to get you know, the mission.
Please don't be offended if. Oh, great, Tilly! I love her. Bye.
Right.
And I actually think Tilly is one that's coming, but yeah, we mean nothing by it. But thank you guys so much for watching us again. I assume you watched us, otherwise you're not hearing me see this. That's not what I meant to say, but it came.
Yeah,
I know.
it's okay.
Sad face me. Thanks for sticking with us while we work through this hard work time. We appreciate you. Just keep us on the back burner there. You know, please don't leave.
Yeah.
We'll post as often as we possibly can. April and then the summer, especially for me, we should be able to get back in.
The summer should be very good.
You know, it's a blessing and a curse to have a job.
Yes, exactly. And a career more than just a job. Because a job, you know, I'm thinking of you go, you work your 8 hours and that's it. We both put a lot
if you're
of
in the service
overtime
industry,
in.
you know, or even like, you know, construction and other really important, good service jobs. You don't come home, unless you're the like foreman or something. You're not coming home with your, and especially the office type jobs that we have, we do. And it is tempting to work extra hours just because like, well, why stop at 5?
Exactly.
So it's not healthy, but.
Well, especially because we've been working from home, so it's easier. We don't have the drive, the commute. So it's like, well, I'll just work till 6 because I would have been home by 6
when
anyway.
they make me go back into the office, I stop working at 5.
Exactly, yes. Or
Anyway.
like, it's.
I hope you guys are all doing well as we come to the end of the situation that's going on. I hope everything's settling down where you are. I hope you've been able to get through it and your family's all right. And thank you again for joining us. And we'll pick this up after the drop.
She wanted to come out to say goodbye.
Oh.